peace, but talking peace. And walk the streets where artsy markets be. Many promoters rub my liver, yo, they talk is cheap. Right. Across the street, I see a couple cats sparking beef. Lost to me as with urban youth and heat for cheap prices. I operate my devices. Transmit through speakers to communicate what life is. Giving more than just my two bare knuckles to fight with. Spirit motivated to elaborate that Christ lives. I'm a fan of the slam dance, passion and movement. When the chains loosen, crash course exclusive. Landscape destructive with a love for trying to build. Start from scratch to accurately capture what I feel. I'm ill from a contagious sickness. I'm in the midst of individuals channeling energy so intense that it's instant upon exposure. Ready to strike like the cobra. I contend for what I know is truth until the game's over.
You're listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. The show is coming up in about 2 minutes. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
Check it. Identify with the positive vibe. Optimist opportunities, not opting to opt for options. Dangerous mind with a clear conscience. Open up and you might get it. That's right. I said it. One of the four to testify. You're living lightheaded. Pure thought, mic check, tenant. Put it in it. Abraham descendant. Bet I'm wrecking it. Isolate your style so you're not tempted to blend it with the temperament of the popular developing tenement to skill. That's why I make sure my step to the rhythm's original. Skip the bullseye. Common vision ends up in crowded centers. An orthodox approach, so I aim for the outer edges.
It's about to be on and popping. Show coming up in about a minute and a half. Stay tuned.
Now on and on, I'm on an odyssey, auditing the product of modern artistry. Don't bother me, I'm honestly starting too hard into all of the common songs of talking of problems, but never commenting on proper ways to solve. Call a response from the audience is all the Darwinies have started all against Solomon said it. Our investments would expose the hearts and tenants. Obvious for all that's all again.
You're locked and loaded and listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Y'all don't hear me though. The show is coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
Solve a bit of numbers while the crowd was getting lost in it. The gathering for unity has proved to be the start of it. Hip hop is an economist, so like I'll have a problem with it. Can't we all just play our role and live the way that God intended? Cause see when the song is ended, try not to be all offended. I'm coming to shots intending to water the land in me.
Stewart Media and Entertainment. Let's go.
Yo, check this out. Wait till they pick up the phone. Check this out.
Hello, Puppet Factory.
Yeah. Can I speak to Dan Patrick or Colin Cowherd or Skip Bayless or that ninja Stephen A. Smith?
Nah, bruh. They not here.
Hey, yo, tell them. Dougie Stewart and the Stewie said, since they think they show hot and they sports talk, guy talk soldiers, tell them we'll go to war.
Listen up, sports talk show fans and Puppet Factory refugees. Tired of predictable rants, relentless bullfish, and politically correct propaganda? No worries. Doug Stewart to the rescue.
Oh, punk-ass Tom Brady.
The police think they can shoot a ninja in the back just because he's a ninja? I say...
Yes, sir.
Get the hell out of here with that scripted sports talk radio, because you just entered the TDSS zone.
Ball peanuts for you. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
I don't know what they want from me. I feed them, and I clothe them, and I rejuvenate them.
Inflation, baby.
Buckle up, boys and girls, and get ready to ride raw with the realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in the world. This is the Doug Stewart Show.
Yes! Yeah!
come down here.
Let's go.
Anyone else that want us, you can trust it. Ain't no fear. You can talk in my ear. Okay. I'm right down here. I'm big of what you say. Ain't no more playing.
Let's go, Stewies. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah. It is a Throwback Thursday, and oh boy, we got a lot of great things planned for you today. As we do every single day, shouts out and good morning to the Stewies. Yeah. What's happening? Oh boy.
Nice.
Man, we got a great show planned for you today. Throwback Thursday, very special Throwback Thursday. But before we get into all of that and holla at the Stewies and do what we do, Fabulous, bring it back!
Nice.
Woo! Yeah. Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show, and this is a Throwback Thursday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, good morning to you all. Or it could be good afternoon, or it could be good evening, or it could be good night. You might be getting ready to go to bed or something like that. You might be in Budapest or Nigeria or something like that. I always forget, man. This is the interweb. And so cats can listen to this show all over the world. So wherever you're at, whatever time of day or night it is, man, thank you for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show. All right. So, today is a Throwback Thursday, man. We're going to get into a ton of stuff. First of all, if you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, there's a couple things I need you to do. I need you to go to Spreaker.com. That's speaker with an aura, okay? Spreaker.com. Search and find the Doug Stewart Show. Once you find it, hit the follow button. That's very important that you do that. And then the second thing I need you to do is to click on the little chat bubble. We have the best chat room in the world. I call it the Fantasy Island of Sports and Guy Chat. And its inhabitants, the people inside that chat room, I call them the Stewies. Good morning, Stewies. And so post your thoughts in the chat room. I read it all throughout the show. It makes this the most interactive sports and guy talk show in America. And it's just that. I mean, the foundation is sports, but we talk about a whole lot more than sports. I mean, whatever people are talking about, that's what we do on the show. And that's what we talk about on the show. So today is a Throwback Thursday, very special Throwback Thursday, where we go back to a particular year in sports, entertainment, and beyond, and kind of like relive and talk about what was going on in that period. Tomorrow is a fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday where we get ready for the weekend and talk about everything that's coming up, and especially football. Monday is a Man Talk Monday where we recap the weekend. Tuesday is a Tribute Tuesday where we pay tribute to an artist. And Wednesday, my favorite day of the week, shut up! Wednesday, my favorite day of the week, Woman Wednesday, where we pay homage to the ladies. Yes, sir. Yeah. So we have a lot of fun around here, man. A ton of fun around here today, man. You see the title of today's show, No Mo, Romo. We're going to talk about that. NFL free agency teams can sign players starting today. Joe Mixon gets to show what he can do. A little NBA talk. The Warriors are absolutely struggling right now in a hostile sellout in L.A. We'll get to that. A little college basketball, man. Jim Boeheim, kind of like a old school Big East conversation today we'll have on the show. You can also call the show at 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. But I'm sure many of you know what today's day is, March 9th, 2017. Today, man, we got to pay homage to this cat right here.
Come on. Sicker than your average. Pop a twist, cabbage on instinct.
Yeah.
Detroit players. Tim's to my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, if the head right, Biggie there, and night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise, cruise, who? Do something to us. Talk.
I mean, y'all ain't heard what I said. Today is March 9th, 2017. 20 years ago, we lost one of the greatest to ever do it. R.I.P. to Biggie. Yeah. Yeah. That's right, man. 20-year anniversary, we lost the notorious B.I.G., a.k.a. Biggie Smalls, a.k.a. Christopher Wallace. And so today on Throwback Thursday, man, we're going to kind of remember, man, and just listen to all the classic tracks that this cat had, man. Gone way too soon. Today on Throwback Thursday, we pay homage to the great Biggie Smalls. 1997. Yeah. 1997. It's crazy how you remember, where you were at for certain things in your life. And it always seems that way with the death of somebody. Like, I remember exactly where I was at when Marvin Gaye died, when he was killed by his daddy. Like, I was in the living room of my house growing up. And I just remember, like, it hurt my old man so bad. Like, the way I feel about Biggie is the way my old man felt about Marvin Gaye, I guess. So I remember exactly where that was at. I remember exactly where I was at when Tupac died. My daughter had just been born a couple of days earlier, my daughter Kayla. And so we were leaving the hospital, and, he had been shot already, but we thought that he was going to survive. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I mean, he had been shot before, and Tupac go pull through. It was never really a conversation that he's going to die. And they were rolling my wife out of the hospital, and it's like, the nurse was like, Tupac died. It's like, what? And then when Biggie died, and my man Chucktown Frank in the chat room will remember this, we were actually on the playground, or not in the playground. We were on a basketball court shooting basketball. Me and a bunch of the low country cats, like in Atlanta, there's a bunch of dudes from the low country of South Carolina that used to get together back during that time, and we used to play basketball on Sunday morning. Every Sunday morning. We should have been in church. We should have been worshiping the Lord, but we would play basketball. Yeah, so we were shooting some hoops. Every Sunday morning we did this. And then this cat rolled up a little bit late, and he just got out the car, and he's like, man, y'all heard Biggie got killed last night? Biggie got killed? And sure enough, you know what happened. He got shot in L.A., so, they're 3 hours behind as far as us on the East Coast. And so this happened early in the morning in L.A., got shot, got killed. And so the news was breaking early on that Sunday morning, March 9th, 1997, man. And we cut the radio up, and cats were just standing around the car listening because they were giving like a play-by-play of exactly what happened, man. And it was just crazy. And, I mean, just imagine if you're young and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. We're going to get to the sports here in a second in this Tony Romo talk or whatever. But if you weren't, like, old enough to kind of realize what was going on during the time, Tupac Shakur dying earlier, I think the year before, like in September the year before in 1996. Tupac Shakur getting killed, and then months later, Biggie Smalls getting killed is the equivalent to like the two biggest stars in hip-hop today getting killed over a stupid-ass East Coast, West Coast beef thingy or whatever the hell it was. You know what I'm saying? And I don't wish this on anybody, but I'm trying to make a point to young people, man. Like, imagine if Kendrick Lamar from the West Coast, imagine if Kendrick Lamar and, I don't know, whoever the biggest rap star is today, Drake. Right. Imagine if Kendrick Lamar and Drake had a beef, and it was stupid as hell. And it went on and on and on, and we don't know because no one's been found to do either one of these murders. But magically, Kendrick Lamar gets killed. And there's a lot of fingers pointing towards Drake, okay? Then Drake, a couple of months, get killed. I mean, imagine that. And that's exactly what it was, man. The two biggest stars in hip-hop at the time were beefing over some bullshit, and both of them ended up dying, man. So today, man, we're going to pay homage to the great Biggie Smalls. I have number 2 on my list of all-time rappers.